Okay, today I'm going to talk about the devil, which is something that I've been meaning to talk to for a long time. So let's start the channeling. People have this idea that being chased by the devil is something really horrible, that you're cursed in some sort of way, not understanding that yes, it's true on one side, and also it means that you have some sort of abundance that the devil wants from you. Because I heard someone say the other day, the devil never comes to scarce places because there's nothing to take out of this place. So the more you have, the more it wants, because the more because some things have higher vibration than others, and the high vibrational things, they carry more energy than low vibrational things. Meaning, if you take a little bit of the high vibrational thing, you can live for way longer than if you take a lot of the low vibrational things. So the high vibration um, demands less energy and gives you more life. That's why a cookie, noodles, um, chips, all these sort of made in factory foods have less energy than a carrot, lettuce, fruit, whatever it is that you bring from Mother Nature. So it's so simple. And when you have a lot of abundance, maybe the devil can come after you. Like people say, oh, be careful with the evil eye, be careful with blah, blah, blah. But the truth be told, yes, bad things can happen to anyone. Yes, a lot of things can happen that are out of your control. But the thing is, if you're ready for them, if you are centered, if you are enrooted, if you're stable in your own being, then there's nothing that can mess with you. In a sense of, you are not the things you have. And when you know how to separate one thing from the other and discern what is you and what is not you, what is just some extras that you're enjoying at the moment, it's easier for you to fight the good fight and the righteous fight, in a sense of you don't depend on it to be somebody. So you want it, you like it, but if you have to let it go in order to be okay, you will. And that means you stop fearing whatever enemy comes your way, because there is nothing this enemy can take from you that will break you, because you are secure within yourself. And so you're much bolder and you're much less scared than anybody could ever imagine. And so nobody can mess with you, because if they say, I'm going to take away your Lamborghini, you don't want them to take your Lamborghini, and you will fight with lawyers for them not to take your Lamborghini, from a space of, I deserve this car is mine, and I paid for it, and I'm going to battle for it till you know till the end of the process. But it's not like, oh damn, if I lose this Lamborghini, I'm not going to be able to breathe. I'm not going to be the same person. I'm not going to have any worth anymore. I'm going to lose my husband. I'm going to lose my children. I'm going to lose all my money. Nobody will care for me anymore. I'm not going to have any worth anymore. Do you see the difference? One of them, it's like, this is mine, and I'm going to battle for it because I worked hard and I paid for it. The other is, God damn, who will I be if I don't have the car? So even with things that are not essential to human life, being stable makes a difference. Because yes, the car is yours, and yes, you should fight for it. You just don't need to fear. And when you come in the good fight with no fear, knowing that you're doing the right thing and you have a clean consciousness, damn, you are invincible. You have no idea the size of the power that you have. And when people say that you should be wary when you have a lot of abundance in your life, and I don't mean only money, I mean when you have great friends, when you have a great family, when you have a lot of health and you have a great life and you do everything that you want and you're a privileged person and you have an amazing existence. People always say, be careful with the evil eye, with envy, with whatever. Yes, it's true. But then what about centering yourself, getting to know yourself in detail, and in rooting yourself in who you are, and feeling secure within yourself. And so you enjoy all this abundance. There is no shame or guilt, because most people, yes, live in shame and guilt. There is no arrogance, because you are not the things that you have. You enjoy the things that you have, and you use them in your favor to feel great, which is amazing. This is living a spectacular life. And when you allow yourself to enjoy what you have, enjoy the abundance, and have a spectacular life, you allow yourself to raise the vibration of the universe. Because it's like, I accept it, just bring it on. And it comes in huge waves of abundance, more and more, because you say, I love what I have, give me more, and the universe gives you more. And if at some point you don't have it, you enjoyed while you had it at the present moment, because people are always very scared, like, what if someone comes and takes it all away from me? Yes, this can happen, but what about if you die? Sometimes nobody's gonna come for you, you're just gonna drop dead. Did you enjoy what you had? Look around at your life, see the things that you love, and enjoy it. Enjoy the people around you. And if you're not enjoying and the people around you are not good, you have to come back in and find a place within you where it's fun to be, where you enjoy being, and stay there for as long as you can. And every time is very difficult, come back in. And then you start using your intuition. You breathe, come back in, and do something about it. Because then you're going to start having the impulses of what you should do to attract whatever it is that is compatible to who you are. I have heard stories of people who have left war situations, abuse situations, like you guys have no idea, like the worst situations, through coming back in and centering themselves, because the situation was way too hard. So you can do that in abundance or in suffering, and find abundance in the most scarce places in the whole universe, by coming back in and centering yourself and looking within and finding the colors. Where are the colors? Usually the colors are stuck in your sacral chakra, meaning your sexual organs, because if you live in a very scarce place, you very rarely have the you are very rarely allowed to express all your colors, to be creative, to because you have to shut down in order to protect your body, protect yourself, and you have to live in the shadows for too long, and that makes it very difficult. Now, something very important. If you can look around, see scarcity, and come back in, that means you can also decide what you think about. If you think about something, you can create it. Meaning, if you can stop and think, this is not good, let me come back in. You can, how can I explain this? You can execute your thoughts. Meaning, whatever it is that you carry in your mind, and whatever the quality of your thoughts is, defines your reality in a very actually rational way. This is explaining something very spiritual in a very rational way. If you think, damn, this situation is not good, so then you realize that the situation is not good. Now you come back in. What can I do right now to be safe? Sometimes there's nothing you can do other than feeling safe within yourself. Whatever it is that comes my way, I am a soul. I am not just the body. I am, right? Who are you? And so it's important for you to define who you are, to make sure that whatever challenge comes your way is not going to be able to make you get lost, You're not going to lose yourself in the process, meaning you're not going to look around and wonder, who the hell am I? No, you know who you are. So get centered in that. And who do you want to be? What kind of fight do you want to fight in this world? What kind of challenge are you willing to face? And sometimes it's not about willingness, it's the challenge that is in front of you. You have to take it. And so If you are capable of being strong in dark situations, meaning you survived till the present moment, because a lot of people think, oh, but I'm not a hero, I didn't do anything heroic. Yes, but you're alive. Meaning one life you were able to save, yours. It starts from there. You know what I mean? A lot of people try to save everybody else without saving themselves. First, save yourself. Like in the airplane, you know, when the mask falls, first put it on you, then put it on the person beside you. First save yourself, then others, because if you die, you can't do anything for anyone. So it's so basic, you know. And the other thing, if your thoughts define your reality, it doesn't mean that straight away, if you think of a mansion, you're going to have a mansion in front of you in your name, you know, with the documentation like if it's yours. No, it means that whatever comes your way, you are secure within yourself and you trust yourself enough to walk, even when it's very scary, in courage. Meaning, courage means following your heart, walking the path of the heart. No matter what happens, you are connected to your heart. And so your intuition tells you something, you act on it. Your intuition tells you something, you act on it. The steps that you take are one at a time, calmly, patiently, knowing that at some point the walk will lead you somewhere new. Even if the somewhere new is not in this life, in this body, with this configuration that you have at the moment. So you really have to surrender. Surrendering means saying, I'm going to be okay no matter what happens. And yes, I have dreams. And yes, I'm going to fight for my dreams. And yes, I'm going to try and manifest them with everything that I have. Knowing that maybe it won't be in this life. And being okay with the fact that maybe it won't be in this life. But you will do everything in your power to change in this life. Because there is a very huge difference between the mentality of, oh, it's so hard, I'll do it then in the next life, and just giving up this life, and I will do my absolute best in this life, and I will be okay with the fact that maybe it will happen only in the next life, or maybe it will never happen. That is the difference between following your heart and following the ego. The ego says, oh, don't even try. Or just try if you are sure that it's going to have a result. And the heart says, do it anyway, because the path is going to be fulfilling. And so you enjoy every step of the way. And that's how you know that the devil is not important. Because the devil lives inside you. You don't have to fear it. You just have to embody it. If you say, the devil is coming from the outside, no, the devil lives inside you. Because we are all manifestations of one thing. The devil is what says, oh, I don't give a crap. I'm going to leave it to the other life because this is too hard, it will never manifest. And then you are scared of something outside of you when you carry this very scary thing within you, not even realizing. And so you're scared of someone else, but you don't realize that you're scared of yourself first. That's why you're scared of the other one. Because once you lose the fear of who you are not scared of anything. Because even if something is actually scary and you actually have to run away, like you don't put your hand on the fire saying, oh, I'm not scared of that. No, you know that you're going to get hurt. It's the human instinct. You know that you cannot put your hand on top of the fire without getting burned. And so you don't do it because you love yourself enough not to hurt yourself on purpose. You know that it's scary, but you know that you can figure this one out. You see? You embrace it, you embody it instead of running away from it. It's not, damn, be scared of the oven because if the fire burns you, you're gonna burn, you're gonna be very hurt and your skin is gonna melt. No, it's, I love myself enough not to put my hand on top of the fire. Simplify life. And whatever it is that you can think, you can manifest. Because if you think of a recipe of a cake and you can execute it, And if you can think that some sort of evil is coming your way and execute the fear that your mind is trying to make you execute, and you feel the fear that your thought created, why can't you manifest your dreams? Why can't you manifest a better reality? You just manifested a worse one. Why can you do it to the negative and you can't do it to the positive? You know what I mean? If you can think of the cake recipe and bake the cake, you can think of the dream and manifest the dream. The same way that you can think a horrible thought and feel all the fear that this thought is giving you straight away. Do you understand how manifestation works? The same way you do it to the negative, you can do it to the positive. All you have to do is teach yourself, because nobody ever taught you that. Teach yourself.